Hello guys, welcome back. Today's video is from Hardly Initiated. So let's jump in, guys.
I want to actually do this because you never know who's watching the show. And it's actually interesting here that I actually have on here the brother Ace Metaphor actually just entered
the chat.
It just entered the video.
That's crazy.
And I think he wants to actually respond on his perspective because the brother is literally in here backstage right now.
Wow.
As I'm taking video calls. Now, if that's okay, do you mind me bringing up Ace to let him say his point?
Oh my.
Ace. So I'm actually about to bring Ace up here to the forefront. And
what's going on?
Ace,
Yo,
what is popping with you, Ace? We got Ace TV live in effect. What's up, Ace?
Hey, you know when you got to go to the basement and turn on the studio lights and say, "What's up, man? What's going on?"
Wow.
Hey, yo,
nice to meet you officially.
Everybody knows this setup right here, Ace.
Yes, sir. Incredible. How y'all been, brothers?
Good, man.
Good.
Yeah, glad you joined us, man. Look, glad you got the production set up too. Got that lighting going.
Yeah, and see the thing about it is, Ace, I'm actually it's interesting that you came up here. Shout out for you being on the Harley Initiated video right now. Obviously, you know, Tony has made the way he feels and his stance clear about making sure that people are able to get the best guidance possible from the coaches and the experts in the space. And your platform actually was one that was mentioned. So what's your take and what's your perspective on what was stated?
So first, did you hear what was stated?
Yeah, I rewatched it. You know, everybody, internet is funny. They tag you real fast. So here's the thing. I respectfully disagree with my brother there. And the reason why I disagree is because there are all sorts of people from all sorts of walks of life. While I understand your perspective as a married man, brother, and this is also tagged along to the Instagram post that you guys made a couple of weeks ago. While I do understand your perspective, there are so many people right now struggling with dating, getting in and out of situationships, relationships, getting their heart broken. And even then I can say to you, brother, that maybe you're out of touch there. You know what I'm saying? So there are people that I bring on my panel that have walked and touched all different parts of life. This woman may be able to speak to this particular experience. This man may be able to speak to that particular experience. And that might reach somebody in that audience a little bit differently than you can. It doesn't mean that it's better, worse, or indifferent. It just means there are different perspectives. To think that all human beings are monolithic, that our walks of life all take the same course and the same path, and that there's one set of advice to give to all different people, to me seems out of touch, and it disqualifies a lot of people's personal experiences. One of the things I want to correct real quick that I heard that was...
That's a weird statement, right? So, if we follow, right, everything you just said, that mean religion, for example, should be applied differently. I'm like that, so you are like that, you behave like that. Therefore, religion should be applied differently to all of us. No. Religion is the same for everybody. Okay? It's not different. So, when it comes to dating and love and relationship, the advice is the same for everybody. Because since the beginning of the time, there's something that works. From the beginning of the time till now. You have some pattern, right? And it seems to work for everybody, in every culture, every race. So, because we have some outliers, drama, trauma, therefore we should switch the way we view relationship, the way we talk about relationship. That's messed up. That's messed up. Sorry. The same way we say, marry before carry. Period. Doesn't matter the time, the date, night, day. We don't care. You marry before carry. For everybody, from every race, from every culture, is the same. Okay? So stop making excuses for some people. Or maybe you're pandering to some women out there, but hey, let's keep pushing, guys.
Spoken, now that we know the name is on there, like, we do have married people on our panel. That was the most confusing part about the whole thing. There are married people and there are actual relationship coaches and professionals that we bring. We have had therapists, we have had life coaches, we have had mentors, we have had people that are actively in the community be regular parts of our discussions. And so I just felt like it was a little bit of misinformation.
Another thing, stop bringing coaches, stop bringing I don't know what kind of people you do to talk about marriage in a relationship. Okay? Single people, keep single people single, right? If you want an advice for a relationship, serious relationship, dating, marriage, you should seek that from a married person, okay? Man or woman, whatever. Not from a coach that's not even married. Okay, that's insane. I'm married, but I'm not even out there advising people. But I could. You know what I mean? I could give some advice. You know? Being young and married, how we do, how we work things out. You know what I mean? I can give advice. I'm married. But most of these guys are not even married. And they are talking about relationships. What kind of relationship are you talking about? Hookup culture? Okay, that's fine, if that's the case. But stop talking about serious relationships when you guys are single. And especially women. We have women out there on the internet giving bad advice to other women. And that's insane. We should stop doing things like that. Okay? Let's keep pushing, guys.
It comes from not actually, observing what we got going on. I
observe what you have going on. But let me ask you this. What is the purpose of dating?
It depends on who you asking. My purpose, if you ask me specifically,
in the scope of society, in the scope of family, what is the purpose of dating?
For some people, for a large percentage of the people, the scope of dating, if you're being intentional, is to find a husband or wife.
Correct. So,
but let me ask you this question, a follow-up question. Is that the reason why everyone dates?
Is that the reason
why everybody dates? Is that the reason?
But what I'm saying is we shouldn't promote what the devil doing. We shouldn't promote what is.
Thank you. What the hell is wrong with that guy? Bro, we need stable society. And stable society comes from stable families, married families, not single people. And that's insane. The guy is saying like, not for everybody, it's not dating, is not the same for everybody. Yeah, that's why everything is messed up in the first place. Because everybody's doing every freaking thing they want. You know what I mean? Back in the day, and you can see that in every race, every culture, people don't date. Dating is a new thing. Okay? Do your homework. Dating is a new thing. People don't date. They didn't used to date back in the day. You met the woman, you vet the woman 1 to 3 times, and by the month you guys are married already. You know? And you have the family dynamic in there as well. Oh, I have a daughter. The guy over there is rich. Oh, he has money, he has land, he has vegetables, he has animals. Okay, my daughter will be fine with that guy. So he has a son, that guy. I'm gonna do everything to make sure that his son marry my daughter. That's how things used to be. The father was vetting other families. Okay, I have a daughter. Okay, he's rich. He's doing that. He's doing that. He has a son. Okay, I need to make sure that his son is marrying my daughter. That's how things used to be back in the day. Nobody used to date. In marriage was even for love. You know? And the idea, another thing that everybody talks a lot these days, hypergamy, women being hypergamist. Women never been hypergamist. Nowhere in this history. Because you know why? Since the beginning of the time, men used to pick the woman. Period. I say pick. But I could say men used to steal women. Do you know the Greek history, the Trojan War? Go look at what they talk about the Trojan War. A man stole another man's wife and they start a war. That's it. That's it. Men used to steal women because men are the strongest one. I had a Russian friend, and he told me, we have the Mongols. We have the Mongol Genghis Khan with his tribe. 500 guys. They used to go back to Russia and steal women. That's it. Men used to steal women back in the day. That's it. There's no such thing as a woman being a hypergamist. It's only nowadays. And that came from his father. Why? Because the father used to choose the better man for his daughter. That's how women became a hypergamist. Because it's only when the father say yes that a woman can marry a man. If not, you can't. And in some part of the world, it's still the same. In Africa, some part in Africa, if the father say no, you can do whatever you want, you're not going to marry that man. That's how women became hypergamist. Because the father used to choose the man and the best man for them and the richest man. That's it. Let's keep pushing, guys.
Disadvantageous. So if someone is dating for sex, if someone is dating for fun, us as people with a platform should be promoting what is going to benefit society, not
Facts.
What is going to confuse society.
Facts.
So Albert Einstein said you cannot solve a problem from the same level it was created. So having people who are dating, talking to people who are dating, someone who's dating can't help someone who's dating because the goal of dating is marriage. So a married person can tell someone who is dating, this is what you need to look out for while you're dating. This is what you need to check.
Facts. That's what I said. You guys need to stop listening to single people advising you. You want to be married? You want a serious relationship? Go talk to a married person, man or women. Not a coach, single coach or whatever, or TV show, whatever. Don't do that. Because being married is very, very difficult. It's a full-time job. Even worse than that. I'm married. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Because I'm married. I know what I'm saying. It's not easy. Let's keep pushing, guys. My boy is cooking. is cooking.
Golf. This is what you need.
When the
to
last
make
time
sure
you've been
that
actively dating multiple people? When the last time you've actively been dating? Like not your wife, but you've been in a dating market.
This is what you have to understand.
No, so it's the question. You asked me a very direct question. I gave you an answer.
I'm
is
answering you. I'm
okay,
answering
go ahead.
you now. Dating is principle based. It doesn't matter if it's 2023 or 1903. A relationship is based on principles, not the culture, not the trend, not the fad. Love does not change. Love stays the same because God is love and God does not change. Love is not contingent upon strip clubs and pornography and Instagram and social media. So the same way that my wife and I dated is the same way that people who will have a healthy marriage date today. But what you're trying to say is that we should date differently today because it's 2023. And that's not true, because a relationship is based on principles. So
Facts. That's what I'm talking about. My boy is cooking. I told you. Don't do my boy like that. He's cooking. Right? You guys need to understand everything that people are doing right now, nowadays, it's crazy. It's messed up. That's why we have everything happening now in society. All these bad things happening right now. That's the reason. Because, okay, what, you guys want to date for no reason? You guys want to sleep around? You guys love hookup culture? You don't want to be stable. You guys don't want stable families. That's the problem in society. We need stable families. We need married people teaching non-married people. And it's okay. There always will be some people that don't want to be married, don't want a relationship, want just to sleep around. Yeah, that's the outliers. It's okay. But we don't need them. We need the majority of people behave correctly, doing the correct stuff, so we can have a safe society with great values, raising great children. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's easy to do. That's easy. Marry before carry and marry. And stop dating for no reason, because the more you date, the more you have problems. You have trauma, and drama. And nobody wants you. Because nobody's here and nobody's had the time to be a psychologist. No, we don't want that. We need to come well-spoken, well put together, well-mannered, everything perfect. Right? So, shout out to my boy, Gaskin. Yeah, he's right. And I'm with my boy, Gaskin. He's married, I'm married. We understand those kind of things. All right? So, guys, shout out to Holly Initiated for the video. And guys, don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe to help the algorithm. To expand the channel. And see you next time, guys. I'm out. Peace.